Abrica! Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Taíno. I'm your host, Priscilla Colon, co-founder creative here at Casarito, where our mission is to promote the Taíno language and culture. So last week, we talked about the numbers and we learned the Taíno numbers 1 through 5. This week, we're going to continue with numbers and learn the Taíno numbers 6 through 10. I'm also going to give you a few tips on how you can memorize these numbers a little bit easier. Some things they may not have told you when you were growing up. So let's get started. So let's read the numbers Hikaku, Nagu, 6 through 10. As I mentioned last time, I'll be reading the long form first, the one you use when counting, and then I'll read the short form or adjective form, the one you use when describing things. 6. Yamon pirua, pirua. 7. Yamon akarat, akarat. 8. Yamon mekisa, mekisa. 9. Yamon meki, meki. 10. Polu, polu. Notice that for the number 10, polu, we only have one form. Now, let's describe some pictures with the numbers so we can say how many of the animals we see. We're also going to be learning some new animal words. Idate que ta, how many? Pirua, pikua, nagu, 6 barracudas. Idate que ta, how many? Akarat, ama, nagu, 7 horses. Idate que ta, how many? Mekisa, mukaro, nagu, 8 owls. Idate que ta, how many? Meki, manati, nagu, 9 manatees. Idate que ta, how many? Polu, puluku, nagu, 10 pigs. So I have a little tip for you. When learning anything new, whether that's a language, how to play the piano, it is important that you engage all of your senses. New MRIs have discovered that memory actually lies in many parts of your brain. And the more senses you engage, your sight, your hearing, etc., the more likely you are to remember something. So my tip is this. Do you remember when you were like in 3rd or 4th grade and your teachers told you not to count with your fingers? You should! You should actually count with your fingers because you are engaging the sense of touch, right? You are engaging your voice, say it out loud, and you are engaging your hearing. So, let's count with our fingers, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And we're going to count from 1 to 10. And as I do it out loud, and as you see it on the screen, I want you to count with your fingers, whether it's using the palms of your hands like this, or touching them with your other fingers. It's going to make that memory stick. Now, because we are counting the numbers, we're not describing something, we're going to use the long form. So do it with me. Heketi, 1. Yamoka, 2. Yamokun, 3. Yamokobix, 4. Yamoncobre, 5. Yamonpirua, 6. Yamonakarat, 7. Yamonmekisa, 8. Yamonmeki, 9. Polu, 10. But during this lesson, you learned a lot more animal names, so let's review those. Pikua, barracuda. Pikua, nagu, barracudas. Ama, horse. Ama, nagu, horses. Manati, manatee. Manatee nagu, manatees. Puluku, pig. Puluku nagu, pigs. Mavrika, welcome to a new episode of Let's Talk Taíno. I'm Priscilla Colon, co-founder and creative here at Casarito, where our mission is to promote the Taíno language and culture. So today I have a fun episode, which comes to you because I got a suggestion for a topic. So our community members asked me to do a series on the 5 senses. So we're going to start with the sense of hearing today. First, we're going to go through a few vocabulary words that you'll need to know. Then we're going to do an exercise to listen and see what kind of animal we hear. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's start with the body part that is responsible for our sense of hearing. That is guata, ear. Now let's review the verb to hear. To hear, apa. I hear, dak apa. I heard. Dak apa itpa. I will hear. Dak apa ina. Are you ready for the activity now? So I'm going to play some audio. I'm going to ask you what you hear, and then you're going to guess the animal based on the audio. You're going to be reviewing some animal words and learning some new ones along the way. I'm ready for it, are you? Let's get started. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Now let's listen. Dakapa hek aon. I hear a dog. Well, that was an easy one, right? Let's try the next one. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Do you know what that sound is? Dak apa hek koki. I hear a koki frog. I know every Boricua out there got that one. Are you ready for the next one? Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Dak apa hek kutolera. I hear a rooster. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Dak apa hek mukaro. I hear an owl. As you may know, the mukaro owl is a very important bird in Taino cosmography. It is associated with the West, where Gwe, the sun, has its daily metaphorical death. This bird is also associated with the bohique, the shaman or spiritual leader of the Tainos. Its gift is introspection. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? That's right. Dak apa hek hui. I hear a cricket. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? I think the picture gives it away, but let's listen. Do you know what animal makes that sound? Dak apa hek ama. I hear a horse. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Let's listen to the sound. Oh, I think I know. Dak apa hek aniru. I hear a sheep. Katei buk apa? What do you hear? Well, that was an easy one, right? Oh, you definitely know what that animal is. Dak apa hek asachiralu. I hear a cow. Wasn't that a fun activity? I hope you enjoyed listening and guessing the animals that make those sounds. We also learned some new animal names along the way, so let's review that list one more time. Guata, ear. Guatanagu, ears. Apa, to hear. Dakapa, I hear. Heck, a, an, or one. Aon, dog. Koki, koki frog. Kutolera, rooster. Mukaro, owl. Hui, cricket. Ama, horse. Aniru, sheep. Asachiralu, cow. Before we leave today, I have a little homework for you. I want you to answer the question, Katei buk apa itpa? What did you hear? So today, did you hear Hek aon, a dog? Hek yamui, a cat? Hek karohena, a car? Or Hek guaitiao, a friend? All you have to do is complete the sentence Dak apa itpa with whatever you heard. And you can write it down in the comments. Thank you so much to the community members who suggested that I cover the 5 senses. This is the first in the series of videos on the 5 senses, so keep an eye out for the ones that are coming up. As always, I can't thank you enough for joining me week after week here. I love learning Taíno. I'm doing it as I create these videos, so you all are doing me a favor too. And I know together, we can learn Taíno. Today, I have a huge announcement. Casareito is working in collaboration with the municipality of Canóvanas, Puerto Rico, to put together the first language conference focusing on the evolution of the Taíno language. We're bringing together linguists, archaeologists, and other experts to share information so that we can learn more about the evolution of our language and to present to the world some of the new variants that were created since 2018. To stay in the know, follow @Taíno Conference on all social media sites and check out the website www.tainoconference.org. In the meantime, Ta'i Karaya Guaitiao Nagu.